Welcome back to another video. My name is Bae, owner of Baenbunnie, and in this week's crochet challenge, we are going to be making hopefully 100 items out of majority scrap balls of yarn. Some of the items may not be fully out of scrap balls of yarn, but I am trying to get through all my scraps. So let's see how far I make it. I hope you watch all the way through to the end of the video. I want to work on, this is a tentative list. I may add some things and I may not even get all these items done, but as long as at the end of next Thursday I have 100 items, I'll be pretty happy. I'm hoping to get whales, turtles, baby turtles that is, frogs, gummy bears, octos, kittens, chicks, possums, stingrays, and maybe some other small items. As long as I have 100 items under $25, it will be a great start for my upcoming market season. I'm gonna start out with the whales. I'll show you, this is all the colors I have to work with. I have, oops, I have this bag of scraps, and I also have this full container, and I have a couple balls in another container down there, but I'm gonna get started with these. I usually sell whales, and the whales are usually really good sellers, especially if I put them in my whale basket. A lot of these items will go towards my mystery bag. My first event of, what's that, spring season this year, I think I sold maybe 50 something mystery bags, and I do have that video pinned if anyone wants to go watch it. I had 2 buckets filled with mystery bags and I completely sold both buckets. So 100 small items with probably 40 or 50 of them going to mystery bags is a great start for me. So I'm gonna add mushrooms to it. I just thought about it. Mushrooms. Okay, and mushrooms, and probably something else. I don't know what else yet, but I know I definitely will probably be adding something in. My only stipulation for adding things in is it needs to be majority made out of scrap balls of yarn, because I really need to get rid of all these scrap balls of yarn before I start going into my fresh balls of yarn, because I've just been accumulating this and I don't want to throw them away. So I'm gonna say at around 8 o'clock, I will try to come back and I'll show you guys what I have. It is now 6:19 and this is my first check-in, and we are gonna go probably all night tonight. So I hope you guys are in for a late night. It is currently 1:13 and I'm gonna go to bed because I'm not super duper tired, but I have to go wash my makeup off, shower, all that stuff, and I'm gonna go to bed before I get super tired, because sometimes when I'm super tired I can't fall asleep. So I'm just gonna fall asleep when I'm comfortable instead of me forcing myself to fall asleep. Let me show you how many whales I got done. I didn't put all the eyes in because I want to add sparkly eyes. I've only made the tops. I'm trying to batch make them, so I didn't make the bellies. I'm gonna put all the eyes in. I like to work in batches with things, so I make all the tops, then I add all the eyes, and then I add all the bellies, and I sew them shut. So I made 2 whales, and I have a bucket here. 2 whales, 4, 6, 8, and they're all random. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. So 20 whales. I'm not going to count them towards my goal of 100 small items because they are not completed, but it is a good start. I will try to check in tomorrow morning and you'll see how far I've gotten. Because if I don't fall asleep when I go to bed, I may come back in here and add all the eyes. But if not, I am going to go to sleep. So I will see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, I got a package. This box, this entire box. So this lady that follows me on, I think she follows me on Instagram because she messaged me on Instagram and she asked me, she was like, hey, do you want some yarn? And I was like, yeah, sure, I want some yarn. And she told me that she wasn't using the particular brand of yarn anymore. And I offered to pay for shipping since she was giving it away. And she told me that she just didn't want it anymore. But she told me, no, I can't pay for shipping. She just wanted to send it to me. So I want to show you what she sent me. I just opened the box. This entire box, guys. Look at the box. It's a huge box. I'll show you what she sent me. I don't know if anyone knows this, but I love Big Twist Plush. It's one of my favorite yarns, and I was really pissed when, you know, Joann's closed, because even though Michaels also carries some Big Twist yarn, they don't carry Big Twist Plush. And I've been trying to find dupes for Big Twist Plush, but I can't find any. I heard that, let me get it. Someone told me that this Loops and Threads Demi Pearl was like Big Twist Plush, but it's not. It's not as thick as it, and it feels more chenille. I do like this yarn. I use it sometimes, but it's not Big Twist Plush. It's completely different, but it's close. It's close. Let me show you what she sent me. She sent me 2 blues for free. I got this for free, guys. Two blues, and I use this yarn to make stingrays, and I also use this yarn for my Nessies, and I was so sad because I wasn't gonna have any more to make Nessies for this season because I wanted to make a whole bunch of them. 2 blues, 2 black. I can make toothless. I need to make toothless. She also sent me some red in Big Twist. Then she sent me some burnout blanket in cranberry. I don't think I've ever had cranberry. I've had crimson and I've had race car red, but never cranberry. It's really pretty. And 2 balls of cranberry. Then I have 2 balls of this light pink, 1 ball of variegated neutral. Losing my mind over here. And she sent me this one. I just bought some of this yarn and I wanted to make a dragon out of it, and I ran out of time, and I love this rainbow yarn. I'm gonna make a dragon out of this because I absolutely love this yarn. She just doesn't know. And then she sent me this bag, and this bag has 2 balls of Big Twist, and then there is 1 ball of this burnout blanket. And I had some like this. I used to use it to make turtles, and then I made a purse out of it for a custom order, but I didn't have any more. Now I have another one. Oh, I'm not done. Then she sent me 1 of this, and I used this to make a dragon's tail a little while ago. Absolutely love this bright color. she sent me a blue one, full ball. I know it's a little straggly, but this is a full ball of yarn. 2 more cranberry, and my favorite color, purple. She's amazing. Thank you so much, Miss LaAsia. I made her a bunny because I was so appreciative. I was like, I have to make you something. You're gonna get something. And she was like, no, 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 I don't want anything. I made her a bunny. You guys are gonna see it in another clip. I made her a bunny and I sent it out today because I had to make her something. She doesn't know what she did. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Am I gonna buy any more yarn? No, not for now, because Miss LaAsia is amazing. Thank you so much, Miss LaAsia. I hope you enjoy your bunny. This is the bunny that I made for that awesome lady who sent me the bag of yarn. I'm gonna ship it out to her today. I made it especially for her. She said she didn't want anything, but I really want to make her a bunny because I think she really deserves it. Hey guys, I am back home. I'm sorry if you can hear the thunder and the lightning. Let me tell you, it's been a long day. Today we went to FedEx, Ross, Marshalls, Costco, HomeSense, Michael's, La Madeleine's, which is a French bakery, Nordstrom Rack, TJ Maxx, Hobby Lobby, Sam's Club, and then Chick-fil-A. When my mom comes out the house, because I usually don't leave the house, I like to be home because I'm always, you know, making stuff. Whenever we finally leave the house, she makes it worth her while. So we go to a lot of places. I have some pictures and a little bit of footage as well that I'm gonna post for you guys. And I saw some crochet stuff while I was out. I always like to see crochet stuff when I'm out. I saw some purses by Kurt Geiger, and they were like, so if you have crochet stuff, sell them for the prices you want, because clearly people around here making their money. I think one was like $71 and it was on sale and it was in Nordstrom Rack. I can't remember the price of the other one, but I think it was a little bit expensive. Well, not expensive. It was worth it because they're like real crochet. I don't know if they're paying the people who made them, you know, the money, but they were charging like real crochet money for them. And some of the other things I saw were 100% not worth it, but that's for another day and a whole nother story. So I'm going to get back to making whales and I'll check in a little bit. I am back. It is now, what time is it? It's 10:30 and I'm done with all the whales I'm gonna make. I've added all the eyes. I'm just gonna sew them closed, and they got rid of a whole lot of my scrap yarn. So let's count them so we can add it up. So I'm like a couple steps closer to my goal. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36. So I made 20 yesterday. So that means I made 16 since I've been home. So that is 36 whales, closer to my goal of 100. I think I'm going to move, because I made 36 whales, I'm going to move the goal from 100 to maybe 120. I'm hoping for over 100. I'm going to push for over 100. But if I only get 100 done, then I'm okay with it. But I'm going to try to go for 120. Today is Saturday, July 18th, and I'm sorry I didn't come back last night. I was really tired and I just went to sleep. But let me show you what I got done. Oh no, one fell. So I got 20 of the bodies stuffed, and they're not sewn closed but stuffed, and they have eyes in. I have 16 of them left, and then I stopped because I was getting bored. I was getting bored and I didn't want to make them anymore. So then I started making little Pikachus. And I got one done. I made a whole bunch of the ears first, and this pattern is by Bex Made Studio. I'm gonna just sew the red onto the face. I didn't make it in the round. I sewed the red on the last time I made it. I think I'm also gonna have to tack the ears up like I did last time because they aren't standing up, which is okay. Then what else did I do? That was it. That was it. But that took me a long time. It took me much longer than I thought. And I have Amazon. I opened this box already because my mom had some stuff in it. But I bought some more of this yarn because I used one ball of it to make a dinosaur, but I'm not done with the dinosaur. And I made the dinosaur last week. I'll show them to you when I get done, but I really liked it. So I made another order and got it. And it took a long time to get here. That one took over a week to get here and it kept getting delayed. I want to make, You guys saw that giant box of yarn that I got. I want to make a giant toothless with the yarn that I got from Miss LaAsia. So I bought giant eyes. I bought some 40 millimeter eyes. I'm hoping they're 40 millimeter stinker eyes. They're like really big. I don't know how many came in the bag. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. And here are the eyes. I'm really hoping I got at least 1 green so I can make the giant toothless, because if I didn't get at least 1 green, I'm gonna have issues. Okay, I did get 1 green. So I'll show you guys what it's gonna look like. And then I will show you my giant desk mat. I wanted to get into painting, like, you know, painting my own safety eyes, but see, that's what they'll look like. Hopefully when I actually make the plushie, which I don't know what pattern I'm gonna make for my giant toothless yet. And I could make a light fury, the girl one, because I do have jumbo, or I could double strand burnout blanket baby white, because it's usually very thin. So if I double strand it, I think it would be the thickness of my other yarn, of the Big Twist plush. So that's the first thing. And then, guys, I ordered a new desk mat. So this was my old desk mat, and I cleaned my desk off. And after I cleaned my desk off, I had my coffee in here, which when my desk was a mess and I put my coffee on the desk, never spilled, because it didn't have anywhere to spill, because there was always so much things. Like I would have my laptop, my iPad, everything was on my desk, never spilled. I cleaned my desk off and cleaned my office. The first day I brought my coffee in here, it spilled, because it had places to spill. I ordered a new desk mat. I don't know if I can wash that one. I'm gonna keep it, but I wanted the vibe in here to change a little bit, so I got a new one. And I'll show it to you. And it's green. It's no longer pink. Even though I like the strawberry cow vibe, I wanted a new one. And I got it from, you know, my favorite, Amazon. And this is the vibe we're going for now. You like it? You like it? I hope you like it. Okay. I need to move basically everything to put it down. These eyes are also Amazon. They are from Seven Sun. I order, oh, not those. Let me see. This isn't the first time I've ordered from them, but this is the first time they've come in that bag. So I buy these from them. Don't buy the 20 millimeters. I have the 20 millimeter ones. They're not safe. Those aren't safety eyes. The backs pop off, the backs break. The backs look like this. So you guys just don't think I'm crazy. Let me show them to you. The backs are like circular, like this. They're like dome backs. So when you put this part in, the sinker eye part, and you lock it in with the locking thing, even if you don't use that locking thing, this part breaks, so then the safety eye falls out. So I don't use them, and if I do use them, then I have to do like a whole burn thing, which I usually burn mine anyway. But the fact that this breaks, it doesn't stop the eye from coming out, because this literally breaks apart so the eye can still push its way through this. So do not buy the 20 millimeter Seven Sun safety eyes, but the 25 millimeter ones, these are good. These don't have dome backs. They have like this kind of flat back. So when you pop the eye in, it just sits in there. And they're from Amazon. I think they were like $11. I don't know how many come in the bag. Yeah. It doesn't say, but it's a good amount. It's a lot. For these, I don't know. I've never bought the 40 millimeter from them, so I'm gonna have to try them and I'll let you guys know. I don't think I'm gonna be making my jumbo toothless for this video, but eventually you'll see jumbo toothless. But that's what I've been working on. I need to get the whales done because so far I only have 20 towards my goal, and if I'm trying to do over 100, then I need to get my butt into gear. I want to work on possums next. So after I work on the whales, if I don't come back and check in, my niece and nephew are still visiting, so I may go downstairs and work on possums with them, which means I'm not going to film. And then I'll come back later on tonight. For possums, I would like at least 20. I'm gonna start working on 20. And how I make my possums are, I make the little pink noses. So I'll make a whole bunch of like the little pink noses, like 20 little pink noses. And then I'll put all the white face parts on them, and then I'll do all the bodies. I'm still gonna try to work through my scrap yarn because I'm trying to get all my scrap yarn out of here, or at least one bag of it. The only color that I won't be using from my scrap yarn is the white yarn, because I know I don't have white in the scrap yarn, but the body colors will be from scrap yarn. Which I hate saying scrap yarn because it's not really scrap yarn. Like, this to me is a ball of scrap yarn. This is also a ball of scrap yarn. Some of my balls of scrap yarn, they're not tiny. Like, this one's tiny, so I could probably make a whale out of this one. So they're not like trash balls. They're just smaller balls of yarn that I don't put on my shelf. I'm gonna try to get rid of a lot of the scrap yarn for the possums. So when you guys see me again, I should have all the 30, I can't remember how many whales I have, but I know it's 30 something. All the 30 something whales done, and hopefully some of the Pikachus done. Since I only have one, I at least want to finish all the bodies and sew them up. And I need to have the rest of 16 whales done because I need to move on to something else. So whales today is whales, Pikachus, and possums. Hey guys, today is Sunday, June 19th, and it is 3:49. Okay, I didn't come back yesterday, but I got a lot of stuff done. Let me show you what I did. I finished all the whales. So we have 36 whales completed, and I have been waiting to write it down on my list. This is the list of all the small items I want to make. So I'm gonna put 36, and I won't put anything until it is completely done. And I also have a mini Pokemon section down here, and I did 5 Pikachus, so I will add that. I will add that to the list as well. And then I got started on baby turtles. So let me show you all the stuff. I officially have 1 bucket done. The only thing that wasn't made out of scrap yarn, because it's also a scrap yarn challenge, the only thing that wasn't made out of scrap yarn was the bodies of the lightning mice. I did use the red. The red was a scrap ball, and the black was a scrap ball, but the yellow was not a scrap ball. And then, so that's 5 of them, 2, 4, and 5. I need to tack the ears down because the ears are doing that weird thing again. So I need to tack them down. These, I put them a little bit too much in the front, so this one looks weird, but I can tack it back and down, so he'll be fine. And the rest of them just have the weird ears. I made 2 brown and 3 black. The only other thing that wasn't a scrap ball for the whales were the white, well, cream. I had to use, I think it was like I don't know if the first ball was a full ball, but it was like a whole loaf and a half. I'm sorry, things are falling. What did I drop? Okay, a whole cake and a half to make the bellies, but I'm not sure if the first cake that I was using was a full ball. So 36 and 5, we are closer to our goal of 100 items. We're now at 36, 5, 41 items. So I'll add that to the little total for you guys. And then I started working on possums and baby turtles. The possums, I only have the possum noses made, and I made 12 possum noses. I want to make at least 20 possums. I don't even have the noses in here. They're downstairs. I was making them downstairs, but I'll show you guys the turtles that I started working on. I started working on the shells, and I was just using, once again, scrap balls for the shells. I made these two. I have one almost completed. This is what they're gonna look like. He's not sewn together. And I've been making the shells of my turtle a little taller. I've added one round to the bottom. This is also my pattern. It is completely no sew. I make the head first and then I sew it on into the round. I may tack it up a little bit. I don't know. What do you think? Tack it up so it looks like that, or is leaving it like this okay? I'm gonna add embroidered eyes because I don't like really small safety eyes. I feel like they're just gonna eventually work their way out. So for these, are gonna definitely be embroidered eyes. But tack it up or leave it down. Tacking it up would be one extra step. Leaving it down, you know, I don't know if it will. Well, let me see if I pull on it. Because if a kid pulls on it, then it would look like that. I think for that reason, I'm going to tack it up so it won't be just down. But my own pattern, my little turtles, I want to have a bunch of these because they've been selling better than my larger turtles. So I made one complete one. This one, I'm working on him right now. And this is scrap ball of yarn. I'm trying to scrap ball of yarn, everything. So two turtles, well, 2 turtle shells, 3, 4 turtle shells, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 turtle shells, but the turtles are not made yet. I need to completely finish them before I can add them to my list. And then after I get done with these turtles, I'm gonna start working on possums. And then after I get done with the possums, I think I'm gonna start working on frogs. I had a whole bunch of frogs. Well, I think I have maybe 4 frogs downstairs, so I do need some little frogs. A lot of these items are going into my mystery bag stuff, and I want to do like a full bin of just random plushies if I need extra space. So I need to do some of those, and I need to go work on rubber duckies after that because rubber duckies have been really good sellers for me this year, so I want to get a good amount done. I will be back. Maybe I will tilt you guys down so you can see the process of me putting the turtles together. And then after that, I will work on something else. So I'll be back in a couple of hours. And I think these check-ins are keeping me accountable because if I didn't have to come back and check in, I probably would have went and found something else to do and just slacked off with the kids downstairs. So this is helping me to actually do stuff. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, tiny check-in. So for my turtles, this is the one I showed you. I've been getting them done. I decided to extend the legs because the legs look super short. So I've extended the legs and decreased this section down here. So now the back of them looks like that. I think it looks better and it doesn't have a big wide space. And I know I don't have tails on them. I'm gonna add the tails after, which I could just add the tails as I was going around, but I usually don't add tails to them. But I might start to add tails because I don't want the tail to look like a little leg. So maybe I will use the smaller leg pattern for a tail, but they're very fuzzy. Can you see that? Okay, still gonna tack the heads up after I'm done. Some of these heads are smaller than the other heads because some of these heads I was using my 8mm and some of them I'm using the 7mm. So that is the issue. But I updated my pattern to now the bigger legs because I like the wider, the longer legs. They're not really bigger, they're just wider instead of the smaller legs. Okay, I'm gonna finish up. I have, well, I'm not count that one because that one's almost done. So I have 2, 4, 6, 7 left, and then we are gonna move on to possums and frogs. Be back. Today is Monday and it's 2:41 and I just got back home because even though my mom and I went to all those places, we forgot to buy eggs. So I had to run to Kroger. But we are kind of gonna get started. Kind of because I had some last minute stuff to do. I also ran to go mail a custom order of 2 cats. The cats that you guys saw in the last video that I finally got done making. I'll put a picture up of them. But last night we got the turtles done. I tacked the heads of them up and I added eyes. I didn't add eyes to this one, but I don't want to do them anymore. So I added eyes to a lot of them, but not all of them. So we have 16 baby turtles completed. And these are all of them, and I'm just done. I'm just done with baby turtles. Will I have to probably come back to add the eyes to the rest of them? Probably. Is it gonna make me mad that I didn't just add the eyes and get it over with? Probably as well. And then I finished up the possums. I had 12 possum noses made, but I only finished up 9 because it was getting late and I was getting tired. The only ball of yarn that I used was this gray and this gray because I needed some solid gray possums. The rest of the balls were like large scrap balls or like this mini scrap ball that I had to add other colors into it. So in total, we have 36 whales, 16 Pokemon, no, 36 whales, I'm sorry. 36 whales, 16 baby turtles, 9 possums, and 5 mini Pokemon. For a grand total of 66 plushies, and it's only Monday. This challenge ends on Thursday, so hopefully I will get to 100 or more. I am shooting for over 100, but I'll be happy with 100. Even though today was gonna be possums and possums and frogs? Yes, possums and frogs. I made some more possum noses last night. I'm not sure how many possum noses, but I made more possum noses. We can't go work on the possums because I just got a custom order for a flamingo, and she asked for me to put it in this color for the body because she said she likes bright colors. So we're gonna start working on the possums. Working on the flamingo so I can hopefully ship that out tomorrow. And then after the flamingo, we're gonna get back to work. She wanted this for the body, and I have some right here, and this for the legs, and we're gonna get started. I will see you guys in a little bit. I probably will film me making some parts of the flamingo, but I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I have a little bit of work to do, but it's a report, so I can leave it running while I'm making the flamingo.
She is completed. I need to lint roll her, but I even gave her a little fluffy tail and some hair on top. She is 100% done, so we can get back to working on possums. And then I really want to have at least 25 possums. Close to 30. I don't know how many I'll get to finish up today, but I can get other stuff done because I really wanted to get this custom order done because I'm so happy. I don't usually get a lot of customs, and this is like my third custom in 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Yeah, so yay! Thank you so much to the awesome lady who ordered this custom. She was really nice. She messaged me on Instagram, and I'm very happy, and I love the tail, and we're gonna get back to work. But I wanted to show you guys something. When I went out of the house with my mom, I bought this in Five Below. Look at it. It's a little trash can. I put all my yarn scraps in it. While I'm sitting here, it makes me happy because I think he is adorable. But we are gonna get back to work, working on possums. It is now 5:41, and I did take a couple breaks because I went downstairs to get a snack and I was talking to my mom. But we're gonna get working on possums, and then I may take a break for dinner, and then I'll be back to show you how many I got done. Hey guys, it is 3:57 and I haven't checked in all day, but I have good reasons. I had work to do, and I came out to drop that lady's, that really nice lady who ordered the flamingo from me. Her name is Flo the Flamingo. She already has a name. That's what the lovely customer said. But I had to go to Dollar Tree, $1.25 tree, or $5 tree. I don't know, because I left my thank you note at home. So I stopped and I got some index cards, some colorful index cards, and I have really bad handwriting. So this is gonna be very heartfelt, but not too long because she might not be able to read it. I need to get some more of like those pre-made thank you cards done, and get like a little thing to leave in my car so that if I don't remember my thank you cards that I have pre-made, but it's not a lot of them, I can just drop one in. I'm also gonna put some stickers. I have like a pack of cow stickers, a pack of cat stickers, and another pack of cow stickers that I always leave in my car. So I'm just gonna drop one set in, and I just dropped it on the ground. Okay, we're gonna write the note. I'm gonna drop the package off, and then I'm gonna head home and I'll show you guys what I've made. Last night I made some frogs that I think I'm gonna turn into bag charms. They're gonna be very large, so they have to be bag charms. And then I made some chickens, and I also made one little duck, and I really haven't worked on anything all day. So when I get back home, it's gonna be market prep again, and then we will move on from there. So I will check in again when I get home.
Hey guys, I'm back home. I'm gonna put a little clip in of what I saw at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree's kind of stepping their game up. They had some mirror ball ghosts and mirror ball pumpkins, and they were really cute. And then I'll come back and show you what I have to show you. Okay, cute, right? For $5. It's gonna be the $5 tree. Anyway, these are the chickens that I made, and these are still scrap ball chickens. I'm still trying to keep on theme with my scrap balls. So I made 2 chickens like this, and I managed to get the whole chicken out of scrap ball. And then I have these 2 chickens and this chicken, bringing the total to, I don't know. I don't know what the total is right now. And then I also made, I'll show you the random one. I made this little bird, but my sister says he looks creepy. I think it's the eyes. I think the next time I make him, I'm going to make his eyes going down instead of across, because the sideways eyes look a little weird. But I made one of him because she said he's creepy. So one little chick, and usually I sell all my keychains for the same price. He will probably be the same price as my bee keychains and my strawberry keychains, but he'll definitely have to be different from the other prices. Okay, listen. Do you guys know who Jimothy is? Jimothy, the raccoon with the short spine. Adorable. I love him. When I was making my frogs, usually my frogs are a little bit taller, but I forgot a round in him. And as soon as I made him, I was like, oh my gosh, he looks like Frog Jimothy. So I'm going to call these little bag charm, keychain, purse buddies my Jimothy frogs. Isn't he cute? And I put the little keychain in his head, and some of them are double cheeked up. So you see the little butt? So I have one little Jimothy frog, and I think I want to add blush to some of them just to give them a little something. Because they're so short, I tried adding a mouth, but the mouth didn't look right, so maybe just blush. So I have one Jimothy, 2 Jimothys. They need to be lint rolled. And on this Jimothy, he has a little butt. He's not double cheeked up. I'm so sorry if you can hear my niece and nephew in the background. Now you're hearing my mom argue with them. Sorry. Okay, so 2. Okay, well, I'll be back because it's gonna get loud. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. So as I was saying, 2 Jimothys, and then I have this Jimothy that I'm also gonna add blush to. He also has a little butt. My little sister said she doesn't like the butts on them. She rather is the double cheeked up. So I may cut the butts off. But 2 Jimothys. And then I made a blue Jimothy with the little butt. And I also made this color green Jimothy. He doesn't have any butt. He just doesn't have any butt. So we're up to 5 Jimothys. Oh, then this Jimothy, and I put it on this keychain because I wanted to do a variety of keychains. He also has a little butt. So this Jimothy, and then here's another Jimothy, and another Jimothy with, this one has a butt. And another Jimothy, this one is double cheeked up. I'm probably going to make all of them cheeked up Jimothys. And then last but not least, I have this Jimothy, who is very, very cute. I like this color of Jimothy. It's Burlap Blanket Moss. I haven't used this color for a lot. I've only ever made 1 cow out of it, and then I had a bunch left over, and now I'm trying to use up the scrap ball. So in total, I made 10 Jimothys. So you will see the total of everything that I have up there. And then after I was done making the Jimothys and these, I moved on to possums, and I have a bunch of possums made, but I'm not done making the tails. So I'm going to get back to making the tails because it is full crochet on time, and it is now 4:34. And then after I make the possum tails, I'll come back and we can count the possums out, and then we will move on to something else on the list. So I'll be right back, guys. Hey guys, what have I started? Nothing, because it's me. So let me tell you, my mom sent my niece and nephew up with these two colors because she says I should make chickens. She's really obsessed with the whole chicken thing, so she wants me to just make a bunch of chickens. And I just want to come on and say that I am super grateful and thankful today because I got a really lovely message from the girl that I sent the chubby cats that I made, and she was so nice. She was telling me how appreciative she was, and that, you know, I did make the one with the fluffy belly a little chunkier than the other cat that she ordered. And she messaged me saying that it's an inside joke that our family has because the cat with the fluffy belly is significantly larger than the other cat, which I made it chunkier because the belly was fluffy and I wanted it to be more spread out. I didn't just want to give it like a strip of fluffiness. So I'm so happy that she ordered it, and I'm so happy and proud of myself because I got the flamingo out that quick. I got the order Sunday. I made it Monday and I sent it out today, and today is Tuesday. So I'm very happy and proud of myself, and I hope that she really likes it. I'll let you guys know that. I'll let you know what she says when she gets it. I'm just happy that I got it sent out that quick. Since my mom is requesting that I make more chickens, I'm gonna make these two chickens, and then I think I'm gonna move on to bees. I ordered this yarn. It is Big Twist Baby Emu, and I got it on Walmart. It was 4 balls for $43, and I wanted to make some fuzzy chicks out of it. I ordered the brown before, which is this one, and I use it to make a little brown, a big brown bunny, but it is so thin that I'm questioning whether I should. This is how thin it is, and I know it doesn't seem thin maybe on camera, but seeing that this is regular Bernat blanket, let me see if I can do a little demonstration for you guys. This is regular Bernat blanket, and this is the baby emu. I don't know if I can work this up into a chick properly, but I will definitely try after I'm done making these two chickens. So make 2 chickens and then maybe try to make a chick out of this. And if I can't get a chick out of this, I really wanted to make tiny or slightly larger than my other keychains or bag buddies, so they can go with my Jimothy's. So we'll see. I'll be back in a little bit, hopefully with a bunch of stuff done. And if I don't want to do these, if when I get off here I decide to not do these, then I'm gonna go work on mallards because that's my next thing on my list. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. You know what I want? I want probably gender neutral overall name so I can stop saying hey guys, so I can be more conversational. Like I could just have a name for you guys and I could just be like, hey, insert blank. This is what I've been doing instead of the hey guys. I really hate saying hey guys, but I feel like there's no other greeting. You know what? That's not why you're here. I'm sorry I didn't come back. Today is Wednesday, and it's 5:30 in the afternoon. Why is it 5:30 in the afternoon? Because I had an interesting night last night. So after I got off here with you guys, I made the chickens. So I made 1 chicken, 2 chickens, 3 chickens, 4 chickens, 5 chickens that my mom wanted me to make because she is really in love with my chickens, and I said okay because she was right about them the last time. So after I made the chickens, I wanted to make mallards, and I made this mallard, but I had only made the body, and then I made this mallard, which still isn't even finished yet. So I have those 2 mallards, and then I went to working on these possums. So now in total I have 30 possums. They don't have eyes. none of them have eyes, but I have 30. I'm gonna show them to you later. In all, I have 30 possums completed since yesterday into today. And then in the middle of the night around 2 o'clock, when I should have gone to bed, I did not go to bed because I was supposed to take the trash out, because Wednesdays is trash day where I live, and I forgot to take I didn't forget. Let me not lie. I did not forget. I was doing stuff, and because I was doing stuff, I didn't want to stop doing what I was doing, so I kept going. And then it was like 9:40 and it was too dark and I didn't want to go outside. And if I had gone to sleep at like 2 o'clock, I was not going to wake up to take the trash out by 6 o'clock, because my garbage truck tends to come at 8 o'clock when it wants to, or sometimes 10, or sometimes 2. But I know because I'd forgotten to take the trash out, it was gonna come at 8 o'clock. So I hopped on live, because I know if I'm on live, I won't go to sleep. I'll keep making stuff. And I didn't want to work on the possums because I got bored of the possums. So while I was on live, I finished this up and I gave him a mouth and the hair. And then I wasn't tired, or I still had stuff to do. So then I made this bunny. And I know she's not small, and I was only supposed to be making small stuff, but I just wanted to make something that would keep me awake while I was waiting for it to be early enough so that I could go take the trash out. So I made this bunny, and then I still had some time left, so I made this duck, and I made the hat. I have a lot of this yarn. It was a perfect phasing cake, one of those cakes from Michael's, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I rolled them up and I made this hat. And after I made the hat, I made the duck on live, and I also finished up this bee, and it's made out of fuzzy yarn, and I really like it. I want to make some more of them, but I only have one for right now. And that was it. And then I took the trash out, took a shower, and went to sleep. And then I got up around 1 o'clock, and I came back in here. And since I've been in here, I've been finishing up these Pop Pop the Pigeon by Charlene James. I started making these last week Wednesday, so they kind of don't count into the total for the Thursday to Thursday 100 items scrap ball mission, but I wanted to finish them. I had 2 heads left, and this is the last head. I have, well, no, it's not the last head. I still have 2 heads. I guess I had 3 heads because I just worked on this one. I still need to sew it together. But in total, I really like this pattern, and it's really quick, and it's a free pattern, and I've never made pigeons before. So Pop Pop the Pigeon, adorable. This was the first one I made. I know this wasn't the right color to put on him, so I eventually added these, and I did a lighter color for a lighter purple. So I have 4 and the original 5, and then these 2, so it'll be 5, 6, 7. It'll be 7 eventually. I may count these in with the other things, even though they weren't made Thursday to Thursday. It's fine because I am working on them. All of them needed mouths and to be sewn closed, and I've been sewing them closed and putting mouths on them, so I actually did work on them. I am gonna go, oh, and I also made this on live last night. I made a cat because I just wanted a quick pattern that I knew by heart, just so I could keep awake because I was really, really sleepy. When it hit like 6 o'clock, I started to feel like I could feel it. I could feel that I hadn't slept, and I just wanted to make something so I could keep awake. I want to start going live on Wednesdays for Whip Wednesdays. I don't know what time I should go live. I don't know what's a good time for everyone. So if you have a suggestion on what time would be a good time. I know 3 a.m. isn't a good time, but I only did it because I wanted to keep awake. I was thinking like afternoon, like maybe 5, 6, or lunchtime. I don't know. If you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments. If not, I'll just pick some random time. But as for what I'm going to work on today, I'm going to work on finishing up the possums, because some of these possums, even though I have them all sewn closed, some of them still have no tails. So I'm going to work on, yeah, a lot of them don't have tails. I think around 15 of them have no tails. So I am gonna work on the tails, and then after I work on the tails, I want to divide them into 2 sections, and I want to give all of them eyes. Before I finish those up, I am gonna work on finishing up these 2 Pop the penguin, Pop the pigeons. I don't know why I'm always calling him a penguin. Pop the pigeon. And I did this duck a little different. Usually I would make like an extended bill on the duck, but I didn't this time because I saw everyone's just doing this little sew across, and I just wanted to be quicker because I was tired. So I'm gonna try to do that for some of my ducks, and I need to put little strings on his hat so he can keep his hat on. Okay guys, so finish the pops, finish the putting tails on the possums, finish. And I want to make ducks out of this. I'm going to see how many ducks I can make out of this yarn, because I don't know what else to do with this yarn. So we're just going to make ducks out of it. I think it's a nice peachy orange color, and these are going to be fall markets. So peachy ducks would be cute. I might do pumpkin hats or froggy hats. I think the 2 colors would look nice together. Okay, I will be back. I'm going to get back to work. This is my first check-in, and since today is since today is Wednesday, the 22nd of July, I'll need to get everything done today into tomorrow so I can film the last section and we can run through everything and we can see if we made our goal. For now, I think we did. I can't put the totals because I can't count the possums until I'm finished with all the tails. So when I count the possums, after I'm finished with the tails and the eyes, then we will talk about if I made my goal or not. And if I did make my goal, then I'll be so happy because I feel like I've been doing a lot this week. So, okay guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm back. And I finished up the pops. So in total, I put the other ones that I had finished, but I had 4 completed and I needed to finish up these 3. So in total, I have 7 pops, the pigeons. Then I was supposed to work on my possums right there and give them tails, and I was supposed to work on rubber duckies. I didn't do that, but I was productive. I made 2 snails. Why? I've been wanting to make 2 snails. I've been wanting to make 4 snails, but I only got 2 done. And I want to make these in 2 red strawberry attached snails. And these will also have to be an exception piece because I did use the remainder of this tiny ball of cream that I had. So technically I made it into a scrap ball. So I used the entire scrap ball and I only have this amount left. And this isn't a scrap ball, this is an entire ball of yarn, but I didn't want to make them pink strawberries. I wanted to do red, not strawberries, cherries. I wanted to make it a cherry snail. So I am going to use this red and make it into a cherry snail. Usually I sell my snails for like $20. 20. I think that's the price I had on them last time. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's $20. So when I put them together, they would be $40. So they technically wouldn't fall under the $25 price range, but individually they are under the $25 price range. Not really very scrappy. I am going to use this for the stems, or this. I thought it was the same color. Well, you know, I didn't know that these were so close. I'll use one of them for the stems, but I'm going to finish that up. And then after I finish these up, I'm going to work on the rubber duckies. I just don't want to do the possums right now. I am going to get them done before the final check-in, but I don't want to do them now. and I'm probably not gonna do them now. But we're one step closer. I still haven't counted everything, so I don't know how close I am. I can see, can you guys see that right there? It's the little pop. That is the bag of everything that I've made that I'm like, I'm not counting it. But look at the little pop legs, the little pink legs. Those are really cute. Yes, I'm not gonna count everything. I think I am over 100 items. I'm hoping I'm over 100 items. I haven't been doing a good job at keeping tally. But I'm gonna go work on the snails, get them completed, and this is gonna count as 2 items. I know it's 1 technically, but it's gonna be 2. We're gonna count them as 2 items. So I'm gonna get these 2 done, and then I'm gonna go work on rubber duckies. I still want to make the rubber duckies out of this yarn because I already have it out. And then I'll be back. And then I will be back, guys. Is it gonna be a late night tonight? Hopefully not, because I want to get my sleep schedule back to normal. And since I basically didn't sleep last night, I know it's going to make me tired early. So I don't know if I'm going to go to sleep, because if I go to sleep when I'm like super tired at like 11 o'clock, I wake up at 3, and then I'm just up from 3 until like 8, and then I'm tired, but I have to be up during the day at some point. So I'm going to go finish these up. When I get back, I will have at least 2 rubber duckies. Yeah, today is Thursday. I don't know what day it is. Today is Thursday, July 23rd. And it is 8:34. And I just got back home. My mom and I and my niece and nephew, we went to the mall. And while we're at the mall, we saw this crochet booth. And I'll insert some footage here. Crochet, right? Crochet. Anyway, so what did I make last night? I didn't really make a lot of stuff. I went to sleep fairly early, but I did get the ducks done. So I made 3. I thought I made 4. Was it only 3 ducks? No, it was 4. 1 minute. Okay. Yes. I made 4 ducks. And this is all the yarn I have left. While I was making them, I thought to myself, isn't this supposed to be a scrap ball challenge? Why are we making ducks out of brand new yarn? I don't know. I just wanted to use this yarn, I guess. I saw a lot of people making ducks, and instead of putting the, like making the beak like extended, they're doing like this little cutesy beak. I don't know. It's okay. It's faster because I had to surface crochet my other beaks on. I'll try to put up a picture of what my other ducks look like. But this beak it's cute. I gave this one a frog hat, flower hat. So it's a little flower hat. And this one has a little cap with a little brim on it. I've never done one of these before. I think it looks cute. And that's all I made. That's all I made last night. And as of today, I haven't made anything. I haven't counted to see how many items I have. I'm going to do that in the wrap up. As for now, I'm not going to go make anything because I have to edit this video so it can be ready to post tomorrow. So that is what I'm going to do. And then after I'm done doing that, I am going to finish up the snails because I haven't finished them up yet. So I will be up late tonight finishing up the snails and editing the video. And then I will see you guys in, for you, not even 2 minutes for the wrap up and the final run through of all the items. And then we will talk about how many items I actually made this week. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video so far. We are going to do the wrap up counting section. I'm going to be putting all the items into this basket as we count them. So first we have 5 Pikachus, lightning mice. And then we have 1 snail, well, a pair of snails with their cherries attached, 1 cat, 1 bunny, 1 mallard, and the bunny that I made on live. And then I have 11 Jimothy's because I made another one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Jimothy's and 1 little duck. Then chickens. I have 10 chickens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 chickens. And then I have Pop Pop the pigeon, and I have 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have rubber duckies. 1, 2, 3. His hat fell off. 4, 5, 6 rubber duckies. And baby turtles. 1 baby turtle, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 baby turtles, 16 baby turtles. And I have to go dump these out because it's full and the other things, it's a lot of them. So I'll be back. Okay, guys, we're going to start off with possums. For the possums, I made all the bodies. Some of them don't have tails and none of them have eyes, but I'm going to count them because I made the entire thing. And the eyes and the tails aren't that hard, and all of them don't need eyes and tails. So they're going to count it as finished items. So let's count the possums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 possums. And then we're going to go to whales. I did have this little hat made for another duck, but I didn't finish the duck, so this isn't going to count. That's just going to go into it doesn't count. Whales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. And I dropped some. 36 whales. And remember when I was like, I don't like axolotls, but I want to make 1 axolotl? There you go. I made it. Whose pattern it is? It's mine because I have a lot of axolotl patterns. Bought, free. I don't know. I just made this one up as I went because I know I said I wanted 1 axolotl, and I've never made them with like this kind of legs before. I usually just do bobble legs. Did I like it? I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Am I gonna make more? Maybe. I don't know yet. But that brings our grand total to dun, 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 132 items in 1 week. And I'm so happy. And I'm happy that I got over 100 because I was really pushing for 100. And when I thought I was over 100, I feel like I slowed down. I wasn't working as hard, but I'm very proud of myself. And I even counted the flamingo that I sent out in the total. So technically, it's 131 for prep, but made items, it's 132. I also counted the bunny, even though she's over the $25 limit. I counted everything I made this week in the 132. So I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. I need to pick up these whales because I dropped some of them. You're still here? So if you're still here, because clearly you're watching this, you're my friend. And let me tell you why you're going to be my bestesty best friend. You have the possibility or the option to enter into a bunny giveaway. Because I know a lot of people don't watch the end of my video, I figured I would choose the end of my video to add this little section in. And since you're here, you're one of my amazing subscribers, hopefully. Okay, in order to enter to win a free bunny, and the bunny's going to be chosen by a spinning wheel. I'm going to put all the bunnies that I want to make, and then I'll do the wheel to choose. And I'm also going to do the wheel to choose the winner. But if you want to enter to be the winner of this bunny, you have to leave a message in the comment section below, and you need to put a bunny emoji somewhere in the message. It doesn't matter what the message says. You don't even have to put a message. You can just put a bunny emoji in the message section and I'll accept it. Or you can leave a message and put a bunny emoji. Second thing I need you to do, you need to follow me on Instagram. And when you follow me on Instagram, send me a message. While you were watching the video, you must have saw some words randomly pop up on the screen and wonder, what are those words for? There were 3 words that randomly popped up on the screen. You need to send me a message on Instagram with those 3 words that randomly popped up on the screen. And then also send me what your YouTube name is so I'll know if you left the message with the bunny. Do not mention this game in the comments, because if you do, I'm just going to delete the message. So it won't do anyone any good because I'm going to delete it. You know that rule about Fight Club? Did anyone know that movie? You know that movie? Don't talk about Fight Club. That's the first rule about Fight Club. This is not Fight Club, but don't talk about the game because then you're going to ruin the game. And don't mention the words in the comment section because I'm also going to delete it if you mention the words in the comment section. This game is going to run from July 25th, 2026 until August 7th, 2026. If you enter after this time, you will not be in the drawing. It's only going to run for a certain amount of time. This is not going to be an ongoing game. It's a game of appreciation because I see that I have a lot of new subscribers and I appreciate all of you. So I'm just trying to give something back. If it's a lot of people, then I probably will give away more items. But for now, I don't think I'm going to have a lot of people. So I'm only going to give away 1 bunny. But I'll let you guys know, I'm going to make a whole video about this game. So you'll definitely be updated. I'll probably film the video after the game has expired, of course. And I really appreciate you guys for staying and watching this far. I appreciate everyone who wants to enter into the game. If you have a question about the game, please message me on Instagram. And my Instagram is baenbunnie. It's the same as this channel's name. And I will be happy to answer any questions. Or if you want to know something about the game, just ask me, not in the comment section. Do not ask me about the game in the comment section because I will have to delete your message if you ask me about the game in the comment section. But I appreciate you guys. I hope everyone has an amazing crochet day, an amazing crochet weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.